Signs your renovation project is going to fail. Most projects don't fail because one dramatic mistake. They fail slowly in small, almost invisible ways that start long before anyone swings a hammer. You can usually see warning signs if you know what to look for. One of the biggest red flags is when there isn't a clear plan before the work begins. If everybody shows up excited, but nobody can explain what the scope, the selections, or the order of operations, that's a problem. A renovation needs a roadmap. Without one, the project turns into a series of reactions instead of controlled processes. And that's when delays, change orders, and frustration start piling up. Another sign is unclear communication and expectations. Response times during the estimating phase can vary when nobody's fully committed to the project yet. The real problem is when the contractor can't explain how communication will work once construction begins. Who will you hear from? How often? How will decisions be documented? Renovation depends on coordination, and when communication isn't defined, even small issues can feel like major problems. Another quiet warning sign is the lack of documentation. If there's no written scope, drawings or material lists, or clearly defined allowances, the project is being held together by assumption. That may give everyone a different mental picture of what's being built. Homeowners think something is included, contractors think it's not, and no one realizes the gap until the work is already underway. Clear documentation makes sure the homeowner and the contractor are picturing the same project results. You can also spot trouble when there's no clear sequence guiding the project. It's not that choosing finishes before the layout is complete is wrong, or that scheduling an installer before every detail is finished is a mistake. Those things can be perfectly appropriate. What matters is whether there's a defined order behind the scenes, and whether everybody knows what still needs to be confirmed before the work actually begins. A well-run renovation has an internal sequence, even if parts of it overlap. When the sequence is clear and communicated, homeowners know what decisions are coming and when they matter, and when it makes sense to deviate from that order. It's done intentionally and explained. Problems show up when there's no sequence at all, when decisions drift, confirmations happen late, and no one's quite sure what's locked in versus what's still in motion. Pay attention to what's happening on the job site as well. If a crew seems uncertain about what's coming next, or they're working around missing information, that's a sign the support system isn't doing its job. Skilled craftsmen want clarity. They want to know what's expected and what's approved and what's changing. When questions linger or information arrives late, even good crews are forced to improvise. Most renovation problems don't come from bad intentions or poor craftsmanship. They come from gaps in planning, communication, and expectations. When those pieces are in place, the project moves more smoothly. The good news is that these signs aren't necessarily permanent. They're signals. And when you notice them early, you have time to slow down, ask better questions, and make sure the foundation of the project is clear before moving forward. That's what gives a renovation its best chance to go well.